my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Today is my 4th episode of #FridaySews, my 1-month anniversary. Any reason to party is appreciated over here. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. First of all, thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this #FridaySews. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and letting us just kind of chill out on a Friday, watch all these lovely people who are doing the #FridaySews videos, and just chat about what we've been sewing about. And also, I need to say a huge thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed, and especially those who have commented on my videos. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. I can't tell you how excited I get when I get a new comment. I have to like drop everything and go in and see what people are chatting about with me. It means so much. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment, you guys. Let's chat and let's be friends. So what did I sew on this week? I actually did some sewing. I was so excited to be back in my sewing room and back in my happy place, and I was excited to dive right in. So I wanted to start on my purple project for #SewPurple to end ALZ that Michelle Sews Again is hosting on her channel, and I wanted to get started on that little dress. I had said that I was going to use this fabric, Mini, in the purple, to make something for my little girl. And I dug into my patterns and I found this cute little pinafore that I will post a picture of, and I wanted to sew that up for Addie. Now, to be completely honest, this is a test. This is a dry run. I have a picture in mind of what I want this pinafore to look like. Hint, it's using some of that fabric that I showed in my last #FridaySews video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'm going to use some of that to make Addie a pinafore. Maybe a mommy and me matching pinafore? We'll see. So I wanted to try this pattern out, check fit on her, check the techniques. I've never made a pinafore before. So I got started on that, and I got as far as taping the pattern together and cutting it out. What else did I work on this week? I shifted to a project that I had committed to from a local quilt shop here in Indiana, southern Indiana. It's called The Stitching Post. It's in Washington, Indiana, and they do an initiative every year to sew pillowcase dresses for Samaritan's purse, the shoeboxes that they do at Christmas time. So they do a great service every year. They donate the fabric, they donate the pattern, they donate your elastic that needs to go in at the neckline, and all you have to do is purchase the bias binding and sew up this little dress and give it to them. Simple as that. So wonderful that quilt store has took on that initiative. It's very, very kind of them. So I wanted to sew up those 2 little dresses so that I can get that back to them. I don't live near that quilt. I don't live right near that quilt store, so it's going to be a little bit of a trip over there for me to donate these. So I wanted to make sure that I get them done and I can get over there in plenty of time to donate these. So I sewed up, first of all, this little one. Pull it back here. This is the size small. It's got little cherries on it. Super cute. You use bias binding, bottom. I assume you could make your own, but I just use the bottom one. And then you have elastic in at the neckline on the front and the back. So this is a super easy pattern, super easy. I'm going to link the pattern below. They provided a printout for us, and in the printout it gives you templates for the armholes. They're called pillowcase dresses because in the actual pattern, if you go onto this lady's website, her blog post, she is telling you how to also use an actual pillowcase, which I had never done before. So this quilt shop, the Stitching Post, is not doing it that way. They're providing actual yardage. She's cutting up her own yardage to size and providing that for people to make these dresses. So that's what I used. And then, oops. And then I also made, this one is really long. This is a size large. And it's really long. I'll post a picture. I'll try to get a picture of these, you guys. They're so cute. Yellow bias binding. And again, elastic at the necklines. Super cute. This one was a little more difficult because, let me see if I can get to the bottom. It has a back vent. Can kind of see there, a back vent, so that the older girl can just have a, you know, more ease of walking and movement in that long dress. So I wanted to, I felt it important that I make a larger size, even though I knew it was going to be a little more challenging to make that vent, but it really wasn't that difficult, and they were really enjoyable to make. I think I spent like 2.5, maybe 3 hours on making both of them. I did it in a couple nights after work this week, and they were really easy and really fun to make. So I got those 2 dresses made. They're done. They're ready to go to the Stitching Post and to be donated in those Christmas boxes. So that was exciting. That was good to get off my plate. But while I was sewing those and simultaneously working on the little pinafore for my daughter, I just had this feeling, I kept getting this feeling in my soul that was kind of like, Tiffany, you're making another garment for your daughter. What about all those little girls who need dresses that could really use a new little dress? I was thinking about, yes, I love my daughter, and yes, I want to participate in Michelle's challenge, and I want to make her more clothes. Addie I mean, I love sewing for her, but I got to picturing her closet and all the little dresses that are lined up and all the darling little outfits. And I just got to thinking how blessed we are, how blessed I am, how blessed my little girl is. And I want to give that blessing, move it on, give it on. And I just really wanted to contribute to the project Dress a Girl. In my heart, I just kept coming back to it all week long. So I have set aside some fabric, and I got onto Mari's website, and I'll leave a link below, and I ordered some labels. I ordered 5, and I have enough fabric to sew up 5 dresses, and we'll see if I can get that accomplished. Now I'm going to use the same pillowcase pattern. I'm going to use this same pattern because it meets most of the requirements that Mari has for her project Dress a Girl. What it's lacking is pockets, and I'm just going to do patch pockets on the front, and then I'll attach the little label to the pocket. So that's my game plan. It's making my heart feel lighter. It's making me feel like that I'm blessing some little girl out there that does not have a closet full of little dresses, and it just, yeah, I'm excited to participate. So let me show you the fabric that I picked up. Went to Joann's. They were having another great sale on their cotton, the Quilter Showcase cottons, and they have a ton of darling little prints, cute fun colors, cute prints that fall into the guidelines that Project Dress a Girl has. So I'm just going to show you what I picked up. Picked up this one. These are all 100% cotton. This will be a size small. With this, I picked up some fat quarters to use as pockets. There's little hearts. Is it upside down? Little hearts on there, and they match really well. Okay, so that's one. Size small. These are size medium. I'm gonna do 2 sizes mediums. And that right there is for the pockets. Super cute. Matches pretty good. Another fat quarter for the pocket. I just wanted to, I could have used stuff in my stash, but instead of like hunting and digging and trying to make do, I just went out and purchased. I would have done that for Addie. I would have went out and bought her new fabric and matched it and coordinated everything. So you know what? I need to do that for these little girls as well. And then these two will be size large with the yellow as the pockets. There's some bees and bugs, ladybugs, cute. And then this purple one, which, you guys, it's purple. So if I can get that, at least that one sewn up, I can participate in Michelle's challenge. Way to go. Way to work that out and not even know it. I didn't realize that was purple fabric until I got home. So it's all gonna work out. It's gonna be good. Little girls are gonna be blessed. I'm gonna be blessed. And Addie's not even gonna know that Mom switched up and worked on these little girl dresses and kind of put her pinafore to the side. If I get her pinafore done before the end of the month, that's good. I'll post it. It'll be good for the Sew Purple challenge, but if not, I'll work on it in October. So that is the pillowcase pattern. I will, like I said, I will link that below, and y'all can go have a look at that if you want to. Like I said, super easy pattern, will not take you very long if you want to sew up a few of those dresses to submit to Mari as well. While I was at Joann's, I kind of, they strategically position, you guys know how Joann's is, they strategically position the rack of remnants and like into the bolts. They strategically position that right by the checkout. So I'm waiting on her to cut my fabric, and I'm kind of looking around. I don't want to, I always feel kind of awkward. I don't want to like rush her or feel like that I'm not sitting here analyzing how you're cutting my fabric, even though I kind of am. So I'm trying to, you know, just look around casually and be patient, which I'm fine. I'm patient. I'll wait for her to cut it out and ring me up. But the giant pile of remnants catches my eye. And there's no sign on them. Sometimes they'll have like 75% off additional or 50% off additional. There's no sign on them. It's just the display, just the cart. So I go over there and kind of rummage around through them, and I find 2 or 3, 4 actually that are kind of cute. But, you know, I think their price is marked. I don't think that there's any more additional off. So I decided to pay for one of them, and I don't, let's say it was this one. This is, I think they're almost all the pop fabric, which is cute, little sloth on there. So I thought, okay, this is marked $3.47 and it is 0.6 yards. So I'll pay that for that one. Well, she starts ringing it up, and I noticed on my little card reader that it is cheaper than that. To be exact, it rung up as $1.74. And I look at that and I'm like, whoa, are those on sale? And she said, yes, they're 50% off. So I'm like, well, yeah. So I went back for 3 more. This is, I don't know if this one's pop or not. Oh yeah, it is pop. It's just stripes. Cute little coordinate. It was $2.26 for 0.6 yards. This one, more pop fabric. It was 0.9 yards for $1.88. Nice fabric. And then this is where the kind of ironic thing happens. I bought this one, which this one is just quilting cotton, and it was marked 1 yard for $3.46. So I picked that one up, and I thought, you know, for those small cuts of fabric, I can get Addie some more PJs out of that for $1 or something. I'll take it. I'll take it all. Well, I had also purchased from Joann's that trip this fabric. This fabric and this fabric, you know? I did not realize that I had already bought did I buy 4 or 5 yards of it? This is 4 or 5 yards of this. And I bought this last weekend, not in the same trip as those remnants. So I hadn't even remembered that I had bought that yardage. So why did I buy this yardage? Well, there is a Butterick pattern that I'm after. I'm going to pop a picture up and show you. It is Butterick B6889, and I am after that pattern because I love it. I'm obsessed with the design of that fabric, or the design of that pattern, and I want to make it. So I am on the lookout for a Butterick sale. I know, or I'm pretty sure, that Butterick was just on sale last weekend, but I was away, not anywhere near Joann, and I did not get to pick up my 6889. So it's fine. Butterick will come around again. I'm not in any huge rush because the dress, as you can tell, is kind of summery looking. I just love the style lines on it. It's so cute. It's so cute how it goes together. Like there's like it just goes over your head. I just think that it's so cute, and the buttons going up the side, just so cute. So this fabric is for a toile. And this again is the Quilter Showcase, and that was on sale for $3.99 a yard last weekend when I purchased this and all the fabric that I purchased for those little dresses. So yes, I was away last weekend at a fair of sorts. I kind of explained it last weekend, kind of what it was, but it was actually called the Elnora Antique Show. White River Valley Antique Association is really what it's called, but it's kind of like a little fair where they had like vendors, and they had flea markets, and then food, and then old tractors, antique tractors, and all that kind of stuff. So it was really fun. My family and I, a little more snippet about my background, my family and I are farmers. My parents, my father is a farmer, still is a farmer, and then my husband's father is a farmer. So our whole lives we've grown up on the farm, around, you know, all the stuff that entails. So this was kind of right up our alley. We've been going for many years now, and we took our camper, and it was lots of fun. So while I was browsing through the vendors, I picked up a few things. Now this is a very eclectic group of vendors and stuff. You have some booths that are junk, you know, in my opinion. Other people obviously like it. Other things are like legit antiques, really neat antiques, priced like antiques. And then you have some people that are just crafty, like they have crafted their own kind of things and set up. And then you have like boutiques, like the pop-up boutiques, which are really cool with all the cute little clothing. So you have like everything. So you just have to go through it, and then they'll put new stuff out every day. So to my husband's dismay, you have to go through it again. It's just a really fun weekend. I didn't buy that much. I didn't really see that much that I needed, but I did pick up a couple things. So the first thing that I picked up is a retro pattern. This is McCalls 4038, and it is a Mrs. Bride and Bridesmaid dress from 1974. Just really cute. This is in size 14 with a bust of 36, so this is not gonna fit me. I didn't buy it with the intention of ever really sewing it for myself. It's just cute. It's retro. It's really cute. It says $1 right there is what it cost back in 1974, and I paid $2 for this, and it is completely intact, never been cut before. So I'm going to insert a little video of me going through this pattern and kind of showing you what a 1974 pattern looks like on the inside. I'll insert that right here. So the next couple things that I got were from a craft vendor. She had a whole bunch of items set up, and she does all of these on her embroidery machines. She said she has 3 embroidery machines at home, and she makes all of these neat little crafts. So the first thing that I got was a little hair barrette for Addie. Super cute little turkey, and she has made all of these. I think they're actually called felties. I've never heard of them before, but they are felt on the back, and then on the front they are vinyl with, of course, her embroidery. So just really cute, really cute. You can put them in as a bow itself, or you can attach it to another bow to kind of add a holiday twist to a regular bow. And then at her booth as well, I picked up this darling little hooded Minnie Mouse towel. It's so cute. Addie loves Minnie. If you can't tell, I've probably featured a lot of Minnie. She had a Minnie Mouse birthday, and my husband and I were going through that booth, and he spotted this, and he thought it was so cute. So we picked that up for her. It's got a little hood, and she does a really great job. It's beautiful. Sparkly. The bow is sparkly. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to link her shop. She has an Etsy shop. She has a Facebook page, and I'm just going to link her below. And I just feel really strongly about supporting local craft, local people who are creative, and they are doing their own little business with their hobby and their love. I just feel kind of strongly about supporting them, so I'm going to link her stuff below. And if that was cute or interesting to you, Christmas time is coming up. Cute little bath towels for the grandchildren or your children. Just keep that in mind. Go check out her Etsy shop and give her a like on Facebook. Follow her if you want to. She is here in Southern Indiana, but she has shipping obviously from her Etsy shop. So yeah, just go see what she has if you're interested in that kind of thing. Okay, one last thing that I want to talk about sewing wise before I get into a little bit of life is this quilt that I have on this bed behind me. I have a, my craft room, my sewing room is in a shared space with our guest bedroom, and there is a queen size bed behind me. It takes up roughly half of the room, but to be honest, I filled almost every other space in here with sewings. My sewing room's definitely taken over, but there is a beautiful bed here, and it is covered with a quilt that I made, and I'm going to show a picture here of the finished quilt. It's called a Disappearing 4-Patch, and I used a tutorial from Missouri Star. I saw an inspiration picture on Pinterest, and this has been back in probably 2018, 2017. This is my first big quilt that I ever made. So yeah, it's been a while, and I finished it in 2019, and I used that tutorial from Missouri Star, but I kind of turned the blocks, as you can kind of tell in those pictures. I turned the blocks so that it looked more like an optical illusion, like you were seeing a block, but the blocks were kind of differently arranged, and I did it a little differently than Missouri Star. But if you are any at all into quilting, you know about the queen herself, Jenny Doan, from Missouri Star Quilt Company. Many tutorials on YouTube, all free. An amazing company, of course, quilting fabric and notions and all things quilting. So yeah, if you like that pattern, you can go look it up on YouTube. I'll link it below. Actually a couple of you had commented on that quilt in the background, which is so sweet of you guys. Thank you so much. You're really attentive to detail in my videos here, so I wanted to show that quilt off. So a little bit about life. We are home. We are home to stay for a while now, thankfully. I'm ready to just kind of relax and be in my sewing room. So hopefully it'll be a weekend of sewing for me. Last weekend, as I said, we were at the Elnora Antique Show in Elnora, Indiana, and I'm going to put in a little bit of footage from our weekend. Again, if you're not interested, that's okay. You don't have to watch it. I'm doing it as kind of like a little scrapbook to myself. And I wanted to just show a little bit about Southern Indiana. Where I live, kind of in the region around where I live, we have a lot of Amish and Mennonite in our area. So I just wanted to preface those videos that there might be a picture or two of the Amish or Mennonites in those pictures, and you'll probably notice them. They are dressed a little differently. It's totally fine to take pictures. You know, they're out and about in public. It's going to happen. So it's not like they'll be offended that I'm putting that on here. So yeah, it's kind of neat, a neat little area down here in Southern Indiana that we have that kind of uniqueness here. And we really enjoyed the show. It was really fun. It was fun to be with family and such. So happy to be home though. Happy to take a rest. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you so much for sticking with me and chatting with me in the comments. Like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment below. Let's be friends. Take care everybody. Bye-bye.